Hello, today I'm going to show you how to work one of my favourite sections of the Adventure Blanket Cal. This is the bonus, or one of the bonus strips in the ebook. So as you can see, this one has some flower motifs made with my bobbles, which I've had great fun, but it's framed with some texture sections above and below. This will also be coming up as a blanket design in its own right in not too long, so watch this space. If you're interested in that, I'll pop all the links to the Cal in the description below, and once this blanket is up and ready and running, I shall pop the link to that in there as well. So let's just get started. So this is the chain I've worked up for my sample for you. So row 1 is just a really easy row of half double crochets. So this one you need a stitch multiple of 10. So I've worked 30 here. There are 200 stitches in the Adventure Blanket Cal. So we're going to chain 1, turn, then we're going to half double crochet in the first stitch and each stitch across. Just as a very quick reminder, a half double crochet, wrap your yarn around your hook, insert it into the next stitch, wrap your yarn, pull through, so you've got 3 loops on your hook, wrap your yarn, pull through all 3 loops. So work a half double crochet in each stitch across. For the Adventure Blanket Cal, that will be 200 half double crochets. So that's the end of row 1. Row 2 is where we start some of that gorgeous texture. So we're going to turn, chain 1. We're going to single crochet into this first stitch. If I come in just a smidge for you. So we're going to single crochet into this first stitch. And then we're going to work a single crochet, a half double crochet and a double crochet all in this next stitch. So single crochet, half double crochet, and then a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook. And then you're going to skip the next 2 stitches and you're going to repeat single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet in the next stitch, skip 2 all the way across the row until you have 1 stitch remaining. So I'm going to skip 2, and then in the next stitch I need to single crochet, half double crochet and double crochet, and then I'll skip the next 2 stitches, and in the third one I will single crochet, half double crochet and double crochet, and then skip 2, and I will meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so then I'm going to skip the next 2 stitches, and in that last stitch I'm just going to pop a single crochet. And that is what that row looks like. So for row 3, I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and this row is a really easy row. We're just going to single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So insert your hook into the next stitch to be worked, yarn over, pull through for 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through both loops on your hook, and you're going to do that in each stitch across. So if you're doing the adventure blanket, you will have 200 single crochets by the end of this row, and I'll meet you when you get to the end. So that is what we're looking like at the end of row 3. For row 4 we need to repeat row 2, so we're going to turn and chain 1, or chain 1 and turn if that's what you prefer. We're going to single crochet into this first stitch, then we're going to single crochet, half double crochet and double crochet all into this next stitch. So single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, and then we'll skip 2 and we'll repeat that all the way along. So in the next stitch we will single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, skip 2, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, all in the same stitch, skip 2. So I shall meet you at the end of this row. So when we get to the end of row 4, we've just worked a single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, we'll skip 2 and we've got 1 stitch remaining, so we're just going to pop a single crochet in that final stitch, and then we're going to turn, chain 1, and we're going to repeat row 3, so we're going to single crochet in each stitch all the way across. So this is what we're looking like at the end of row 5. Row 6, we need to turn, chain 1 and repeat row 5. So we're going to just do our row of single crochets in the first stitch and each stitch across. So at the end of this row you will have 200 single crochets for the adventure blanket. And I'll meet you back at the end of row 6. So this is the end of row 6. For row 7 we need to chain 1, turn, or turn and chain 1, and then we're going to repeat row 6. So we'll single crochet in that first stitch and we'll single crochet in each stitch across. So again we will have 200 single crochets for the adventure blanket section by the end of this row. And I'll meet you at the end. So this is what we're looking like at the end of row 7. So for row 8, this is where we're going to start creating our bubbles. We're going to chain 1 and turn, or turn and chain 1. We're going to single crochet into the first 9 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to bobble stitch into the next stitch. This is where our repeat begins, with this bobble stitch. So to work a bobble stitch, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch to be worked, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, so now you've got 2 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so now you've got 3 loops on your hook. And we're going to repeat that another 3 times. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, so now you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so now you have 5 loops on your hook. One more time, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both 2 loops on your hook. So now you have 6 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. Give it a tug, make sure it's tight, and also make sure that that bobble is poking through on the opposite side of the work to the one facing you. And then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch and bobble stitch in the next stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on your hook, so now you have 3 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so now you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, so now you have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, so you have 6 loops on your hook. Then yarn over, pull through all loops on your hook, and then we're going to single crochet in the next 7 stitches. So that is going to be your repeat for the rest of the row. You're going to bobble stitch in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, bobble stitch in the next stitch, single crochet in the next 7 stitches, all the way across until you have 1 stitch left. So you do that, and I shall meet you at the end of this row. So I've got 1 stitch left at the end of row 8. I'm just going to pop a single crochet into that last stitch. Then we're going to turn chain 1 and we're going to repeat row 3, which was a single crochet row. So we're going to single crochet into that first stitch and each stitch all the way across the row. So at the end of this row, if you're doing the Adventure Blanket Cal, you will have 200 single crochets. Be sure on the bobble stitch to get the front and back loops. They may just be hiding a little bit behind because of the way the bobbles work. So this is what you're looking like at the end of row 9. So for row 10, we're going to turn and chain 1. Then we're going to single crochet into the first 8 stitches. And then we're going to bobble stitch in the next stitch. I'm not going to go through with you how to do a bobble stitch, primarily because we've done lots during the cal, and also I've showed you quite a bit with row 8. So if you need to rewind and watch row 8 for how to do a bobble stitch, please feel free. So this is where the repeat begins for this row. So we're going to bobble stitch, and then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch, bobble stitch in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, and bobble stitch in the next stitch. And then we're going to single crochet in the next 5 stitches. And that is going to be our repeat across the row. So just as a refresh, the repeat is bobble stitch in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, bobble stitch in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, bobble stitch in the next stitch, single crochet in the next 5 stitches. And as a shorthand, bobble stitch, single crochet, bobble stitch, single crochet, bobble stitch, single crochet in the next 5. So we're going to do that all the way across the row until you have 2 stitches left, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. So I've got 2 stitches remaining, so I'm going to single crochet in those last 2 stitches. I made that one just a wee bit tight, didn't I? And then we're going to chain 1 and turn. And this is what we're looking like so far. So the next row is going to be a single crochet row. So we're just going to single crochet in the top of each stitch all the way along. So for our blanket section, for the adventure blanket, we will have 200 stitches. So this is what we're looking like at the end of row 11. So row 12 is going to be a repeat of row 8 where we have these 2 bobbles together. So we're going to turn, chain 1, and we're going to single crochet in the first 9 stitches. And then we're going to bobble stitch in the next stitch. And single crochet in the next stitch. And bobble stitch in the next stitch. And then single crochet in the next 7 stitches. And that is our repeat for row 12. Bobble stitch in the next stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, bobble stitch in the next stitch, single crochet in the next 7 stitches, all the way across the row until you get to the end and 1 stitch remaining. So I'll meet you at the end of the row. So I've got 1 stitch remaining at the end of row 12. So I'm just going to work a single crochet into that. And then we're going to turn and chain 1. Now for the next 3 rows, we've just finished our flowers. We need to work 3 rows of single crochet. So you've turned, you've chained 1, you're just going to single crochet in the top of each stitch all the way across. And you're going to do that for 3 rows. So that will be rows 13, 14 and 15. If I meet you back here once you've completed those 3 rows of single crochet. This is the end of row 15. So what we need to do now is mirror the textured section, I don't know whether you can see that very well, that we started with on the top of this blanket section. So we're going to turn chain 1, we're going to single crochet into the first stitch, and then in the next stitch we're going to work a single crochet, a half double crochet and a double crochet, all in that same stitch. So single crochet, half double crochet and a double crochet, and then we're going to skip 2, and we're going to repeat that all the way along the row. Single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, all in the same stitch, skip 2 stitches, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, skip 2 stitches. So I will meet you at the end of this row where you will end with 3 stitches remaining. So I've got 3 stitches remaining. I'm going to skip the next 2 stitches and work a double crochet into that last stitch. And then I'm going to chain 1, turn and single crochet in each stitch across. So at the end of this row I will have 200 single crochets. So here we are at the end of row 17. So we need to repeat rows 16 and 17 one more time. So we will turn, we will chain 1, we'll single crochet into that first stitch, and then we're going to single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, all into that same stitch, skip 2. So there's my single, half double crochet and double crochet, and then skip the next 2 stitches and work a single crochet, a half double crochet and a double crochet, all into that next stitch and skip 2, and we're going to repeat that all the way along the row until you've worked your last until you've worked your last double crochet. And then at the end of that row you're going to skip 2 and single crochet in that last stitch, and then you're going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to single crochet in each stitch across. And then we need to end on a wrong side row for the adventure blanket cowl. So for this row we're going to just chain 1, turn and single crochet all the way across once more. And that is all there is to the row of flowers blanket section. I do hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. I hope you love this section as much as I do. Please do check out the links to the adventure blanket cowl that are in the description. If you need any extra help or information from me, please just either mention in the comments or send me an email, helen@sunflowercottagecrochet.com. Take care. Bye.